Fusser from Lion King, Funko Pop, Disney, number 495. This is the random one that sold. An empty crisp packet, limited edition pack. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2023. Hope your 2023 is a brilliant year. Let me know in the comments below what you're up to this year and what your goals are for 2023. So, it's 2nd of January and I've got quite a few items that sold end of December, beginning of January to sort out, get out and get shipped. So I'll do that right now while I'm outside. First item's down in the big shed, so I'll get out now. First item's in box 19 in this shed. It's a Funko Pop going to GSP to Belgium, so on the global shipping program to Belgium. It's right there. It's the Mufasa from Lion King. I paid about £2, £3, possibly £4 for this, and the buyer paid overall £37. So I'll see £15 plus postage, but they paid a lot on GSP to Belgium. Mufasa from Lion King, Funko Pop, Disney, number 495, paid around £2 to £4, no more, no less, from a car boot last year on a Saturday. It's going £15 plus postage, so I'll get VAT, minus all the fees of course, and then they paid a bit extra for the global shipping program, so overall they paid around £37. Madness, but it's quite good though. Next item in box 7, it's a really random item that sold that I didn't think would sell, but it was waiting for the right buyer, like most things really, one-off things, so hopefully I can get it out without, where is it? I think it's down there. I'll just go and find it and then This is the random one that sold. An empty crisp packet, limited edition pack, Walker's Crisps. The Salt and Lineker version from the mid-90s, when Gary Lineker, the ex-footballer and the commentator, was doing Walker's Crisp ads. And I got this down at a indoor car boot, very small one in Purley, 2021, the back end of the year. And I paid 20p and I got £8 plus postage. Don't dismiss empty crisp packets, folks. They all sell, random sells. I do have one more item which sold by GSP yesterday, which I had to contact eBay about. So they said wait 24 hours for it to be sorted out, so I'll sort it out later on. So I shared with you that tomorrow what's happened with those. So I've sold Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual, the front part of an Xbox 360, and the Wonderland Labyrinth soundtrack to the PS5 game. So Wonderland Labyrinth sold £15 plus postage. Basically had a 20% off coupon. It got cracked in the process somehow. I don't know why. Something must have landed on top of it and cracked it, but I messaged the buyer and he was happy, and it's still sealed, so that's good. This sold for £20 plus postage, the Monster Manual. It's still got the price on it, £3, but I photographed it and it's fine. And I got about some point between February and April, one of the charity shops, I can't remember what video it was on, and I took apart a Xbox 360, a black one, and sold all the bits, and this is the last bit that sold, so happy with that. Over the next 2, 3, possibly 4 days, I've got to tidy this eBay room up, got to move stuff about, put stuff somewhere else in here, and make it easier and more accessible, because I've got other items to bring in here.
2,000 years later.
It's been a few days since I last filmed for this particular video, so I'm going to do as much as I can today, sort out the eBay room. I've got a few items I need to get out that need to be packed later on. These RuneQuest books that were a pain in the bum because they'd sold to Germany and I couldn't ship to Germany because of the packaging law and having a lucid ID, which I don't need to do, which now I've finally given a refund to the buyer through the eBay chat, even though the eBay chat was a load of rubbish. It took me a few days to sort that out. These have sold overnight to America for £60 plus postage, minus in the £10 for the fees and that. Land Ninja, RuneQuest Advanced, and the RuneQuest Fancy Role Playing Adventure game. So they're going off to America. As I said, a few days after I previously started this vlog, so it's Thursday the 5th of January, and it's not that cold here, to be honest. It's dark, but it's not cold. So I've got to go in the shed. I've got some Ninja Turtles to pick out, and another item in the conservatory in the box just down below. These Ninja Turtle figures sold on the 3rd of January. I sent out an offer for £18 because they were originally up for £20, and someone accepted the £18. That's fine. So these little figures there, and I've still got some more which are up for £20, the bigger figures. So I've got those packed as soon as possible. This Pikachu EX Pokemon card, I think I got in a bundle, probably at the car boot or something. Don't think I spent that much on it anyway, so gone for £16 plus postage. This slot here, so these, that, and these here have got to go in the other room, so I can work out roughly where they're going. So some might go outside, some may stay in here underneath the table or elsewhere. And it's not just a question of moving the items, putting them away in boxes or whatever. I've got to find the item on my eBay store and put the SKU code in, so where they're going to go. So it takes a little while. All I'm doing now is pulling out most of the items and giving them a once over because they're quite dusty, and I may pull the hoover through a little bit here and there because that side's got to be done, and then I'll probably do this side tomorrow. Right. Here are the beer steins I need to list as soon as possible because they do sell well. Beer steins and beer glasses and stuff. Here we've got a JVC camera. Okay, must have brought that. I think at the Sutton car boot during the summer. So I'll sort that out. And then we got some magazines, foot magazines. Got to get that on Jesse, sorted out, tested. Each section I move, I'm going to hoover. Easier to hoover through, just give it a once over. A quick once over, you can see, needs bits and pieces, needs doing. So get once over, and then I move sections, get once over down here and whatever else, and just a quick once over really. Down there needs doing as well.
2,000 years later.
A bag load of Goodness Gang plushies I brought at the car boot during the summer period. Can't remember what I paid though, but they've got to be put in a decent area because they're just plonked on top of the Wii's. And I cut past them. As you do, you pass them, you just gloss over them. So I need to get those listed as soon as possible. You know, when you find items in your backlog and you think, why the hell have I brought this? That's like this Wii. Why have I brought this Wii for? Randomised Wii. Yeah, fair enough for that, fair enough. But not for these bits. So what I may do is have a look, see if it works. If anything inside the Wii, which may be like a Mario Kart or Wii Sports. 2 Bop Its and 2 Nintendo Wii box bundles. So this one apparently I paid £15 for. Possibly I may have gotten down to a tenner. Don't know about that one. Probably under about £15 because I don't want to pay more than 15 for a boxed Wii. And the Bop Its both work. I don't know why they still got a battery in, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why I got a battery in, to be honest. So with the box Wheeze, I had some bits that were missing, both of them. And I got this box under there, so I took bits out of that Wii box and put them into here and to there. So I'm going to move them behind me somewhere, because I want to put the... I got a box full of shoes I want to put there, because I want to literally sort out the shoes as soon as possible. Since the last clip, I've moved everything on this end, and I've hoovered, and I've moved these beer steins and beer glasses slightly to the right, because I wanted to utilise another box for the shoes. Basically, the shoes are out in the porch, and I keep forgetting they were there. I've got shoes in there, and shoes in this box, and that, so I know they're shoes, and I can definitely get those listed ASAP. So what I'm going to do now is get some books and some bits and pieces, this here, so I can get it out of the other room, and this area I'll tackle tomorrow.
2,000 years later.
Do bear with the light, it's a bit later on, it's just gone past 25 minutes past 3. So I'm going to try and move this section here up to the box. Let's start, see what I've got. So that actually needs to be put away. I got that Stanwell Jumble Trail 2021, so that's got to be put away. These board games need to be sorted out. I can't remember exactly if they're got all the bits in there for like Camelot. You've got a racing game, Winner's Circle racing game, and you've also got a stock market game, so they got to be sorted out. Got a Wii guitar, which I have no idea if I will actually bother to list these. I may just trade them into CX, to be honest. I just cannot be bothered with these things. Sat around for so long. That's a pile of rubbish. Realistically, Connect, but I will find some games. I've got quite a few Connect games in the box there. A few tweenies, Jake, Bella, Fizz, and over here we've got Doodles. Okay, Doodles, right. This is the bag for the charity shop, so getting rid of these hot plates. I brought these to on the Saturday car boot during summer at some point. Keep it hot plates, so they're crap. They don't really sell them well on eBay. I don't want to bother buying them, to be honest. So they're going down to charity shop. These are some of the board games I got to list, like Monopolies, Bird Table Game, Risk. These are probably about just over half of the board games I got to list. I've got more Monopolies and other board games I need to get on a list as soon as I can. And then we've got up here, we've got a few of these bits and pieces. As per... Oh, and then we've got more up here. And then I got a few like wrestlers and stuff, and Playmobil bits and other bits and pieces. So a fair amount to list from this section. And like, I should have listed England shirts, but oh well, a Nike jacket, another England shirt there, but is what it is. For now, I've just sorted out this section and this section up to about here. I'm going to do this box a little bit underneath the table tomorrow and sort out what I've got and tidy it all up, because as you can see it's a mess. So these are going elsewhere. I've got 3 board games here for now, clothing there, I've moved that book there, I've got these Wii's here, board games, magazines and football mags and that and stuff here. So yeah, it's a bit tidier than it was. There's only a few bits left to put back in the PC/eBay room, so just from these bits here all the way here, this Wii, PS2, these bits, that, and these there. Don't think anything else from anywhere else will go in there, except when I put the shoes in there. That's it. So these bits, I say, got to be put away.
2,000 years later.
And I'm going to check out this corner and a little bit underneath here. Extreme Bop It 2. We've got Another Goodness Gang plush. Got some... Oh, what's in here? I have no idea. Oh, some of those... Not that SingStar stuff. Not that I really tested the SingStars. Right, okay, put down everything out. Wii stuff. Yeah, Wii controllers and stuff you can just about see in there. There's the SingStars. Yep. I was waiting to see if I could find any Mario Karts go with these, but I may have to sell them individually or wait till the season actually properly starts. I can find some Mario Karts, because they're very, very rarely find Mario Karts. Same with in here, got some stuff and bits and pieces. Right, this is very, very heavy at the moment. So that, got the Stream 2. Oh, on the cable for a telly, and these bits and pieces here, connect to benches and all that sort of rubbish. So I put it out there. Have a look, see what I've got in this big box. So we've got games, these books, classic adventures, SingStar games, Wii Fits I picked up. Well, so we've got to just quickly go through classic adventures. We've got these, which I've got quite a few down there, so I can get these bundled up. Reader's Digest books, that's right. I'm trying to have a look, see what I've got. Oh, Guitar Heroes, more games, for example, games, PS3 games, Chelsea magazines. Yeah, there's quite a few bits and pieces. Empty cases, quite a few. VHS tapes, SingStars. So yeah, there's a few here. So I'll go through, see what I've got, and then see what bundles I can make out of these at a later date. So far, these 3 VHS tapes going down the charity shop. So Full Monty is only worth about £2 at max. Dan Buster's only worth about a £5 at max. Same with Southern Comfort, worth about a £5. So they go down the charity shop. These ones are kept. So you got the Comic Caper, Tom and Jerry, Grease, Mr. Motivator's Workout, and Red Dwarf. So keep those ones for now and get rid of these 3 to the charity shop. Everything in here so far is good. I've checked it all, and most of it will go for bundles. Some got to wait, like for example the Wii Fits. If I bother to pick up any more Wii Fit balls, I'm not sure if I will though, but time will tell. And then you've got these SingStars and all the rest of that for bundles, and bundles of these, Chelsea magazines. So I have asked people if they've got the Season 1, Disc 1 and 2 of Heroes, because I'm missing this disc. So if they have, great. If not, then I'll get rid of it. These 3 Lips games, Party Classics, Lips, and #1 hits are going to go to a charity shop. Haven't got the actual wireless microphones, so there's no point. They go to a charity shop, the Lips. Section here is now looking a lot tidier since I pulled all the stuff off top of the box, pulled the box out, had a look, see what I've got in the box, and reminded myself what I've got. And a couple of bits are going to the charity shop because they're not worth listing on eBay. Then I got Hoover here, hoovered that section. I pushed the box back, really heavy it was, but I pushed it back in place. And then I put this here and these that were down here, because I don't want anything in this section, because I want to pull the box out if I need and have a look through and pick out some bits to list. So I just put a few little minor bits on top here, a couple of Bop Its from the other room. I still had 2 Bop Extremes here, and yeah, it's looking rather well. So what I've got to do in a sec is sort out what's on there, a couple of bits underneath, and then pretty much I'm done here. It ain't half raining right now. Great. It's proper pouring down out there. It's been like the last couple of days as well. Right, what we got on here? So I found that Pokemon Trainer Guide, Diamond and Pearl, in this Indiana Jones. So I got loads of these DS games. I got Sort Out, Shift Through. There's Little Britain, Chelsea mags I got locally. That's what will go on. I'll move it out of the way. These cassette tapes, as you can see, they've got to go upstairs in my collection. That's been returned, that's got to be put away. I've relisted that. Batteries, spare batteries, always good to have spare batteries. That's what I'm working through at the moment. I've got a few on the desk over here. Warhammer books. These bits are cables and stuff that I need when I test game consoles and that. And then got some more Warhammer books on here. As you can see, over here, just quickly go through. Big Bang Theory, Little Britain. And then we've got like Pokemon stuff. Monopoly, Totopoly. Should I listed in World Cup, but I didn't. They've got to be done. Because these I listed, drafted, that's drafted. They've got to be done. More Big Bang Theory. And this lot down here needs to be sorted out. Some of it's been drafted, some hasn't. These need to be sorted out. Coats and that, try and get them as soon as I can. There's just 2 there at the moment. So we've got that, needs to be done. And a bunch of match tats. So overall, I'm going to have a look, see if I can tidy this table up. Some of the bits may go on there. And yeah, some of it have to stay on the table, but try and keep this area here for packing. Have to move those over there or whatever. Try and give a big section for packing, so I don't put anything on there. Not bad really. The trainer guide for diamond version, pearl version. This is a manual. It's worth around about a tenner. So that'll get fast tracked to be drafted up as soon as I can. So yeah, pretty easy to shift anyway. Do let me know in the comments below, has this video helped you to start to sort out your stock, sort out what you've got, and did you find anything that you didn't realise you had? Because if you don't list it, it won't sell. So thanks for watching this video, much appreciated. Like this video, share this video with friends and family, and subscribe. Catch you later, take care.